Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles and back to the World Puzzle Federation 2015 Round 6, which was set by the Czech Republic setters. This is a Renban group Sudoku, which was created by Jakub Hrazdira, and it was a 45-point puzzle, which means it shouldn't be too hard. But the interesting thing about this puzzle is this was before we had any consistent formatting on Renban. So all of these were literally just grey shaded cells. Now, I've modernized the display of the puzzle. I mean, these were only ever published as PDFs with no links to online solving tools as well. So what I've done is I've changed it from just having the grey shaded boxes to actual Renban lines, and I've changed the rules accordingly. So, but the way it worked is any attached grey cell regions were a set of consecutive digits with no constraint on the order of the digits. I've just changed it to the same wording, but I've changed it from connected grey regions to purple lines. It's just the way I've done it. But if you want to see the original presentation of the puzzle, below there'll be a link to this presentation of the puzzle where you can solve it online, but also will be a link to the entire World Puzzle Federation archive, where you can download the original 2015 Round 6 pack and have a look at it exactly the way it was originally presented. So I'm going to have a look at this puzzle and see how it goes. So, Renban group Sudoku. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. And then each purple line contains a set of consecutive digits with no constraint on the order of the digits. Now, there's been a lot of discussion recently about set of consecutive digits mathematically, programmatically, and in different ways can mean different things. I've tried to push for the addition of the words non-repeating, because with some statistical programming languages and everything, the digits 1, 1, 2, and 3 is a set of consecutive digits just because of the way that the digits get bounded in a data set, and it's a little bit weird. So we've tried to say non-repeating because different people will think about it a different way, and adding clarification to something never hurts. You can be accurate, and there's an argument for just saying set of consecutive digits is accurate, but people may then have questions about it, particularly if they've worked with dataset numbers and everything. They're saying, hang on, does that mean that repeated digits are or aren't allowed? Because if you've got 1, 1, 2, the ones are consecutive with 2 and ones are not necessarily not. It's a very, very strange concept. And there's been arguments about it, but adding non-repeating clarifies the whole thing and doesn't cost anyone anything. So I don't even know why people are arguing about putting it in when you could do something as simple as add one hyphenated word or 2 words and completely clarify the whole situation. Why would people fight against that? It's not costing you anything. Yeah, anyway, digits cannot repeat on these lines is where I'm going for this. And even now, 10 years later, after this puzzle was published, people are still arguing about how rules should be presented. And some people get really vehement about, I do not want to be clear to my solvers, and I don't like it. Anyway, I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. I can see by Sudoku that this has to be a 3. So I'm going to do some Sudoku first, because I can see 8 has to be in one of these 3 cells, and I'm much more prepared to put 3 in on a variant because it will often help me. I can see 5 has to be down here. Now, there are some tricks about Renban that are probably going to help me here. Such as, yes, I am going to use it. This line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7-cell length line. Now, that means that the digits on it either are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will notice from that there are digits that were on all of those. Because it's a 7-cell line, the digits 3 through 7 must always appear on the line. Because if you grab the digits 1 through 9 and then chop out any 7-length section, the digits 3 through 7 will always be in that section. Because if you start at 9 and go down, it's 3 through 9. And if you start at 1 and go up, it's 1 through 7. So you always have to get 3 through 7. So that means 5 has to be on this line. This 5 means I can't put 5 here. This 5 means I can't put 5 here. This 5 means I can't put 5 here. The only cell available to put the 5 is there. 5 must appear on this line. Well, I can't put 5 because this is also a 7-cell line. I can't put 5 in any of those and that 5 sees that one. So this actually becomes a 5. I must put 5 on this. Maybe actually, no, now I actually want to ask about 4 on this line because 3 through 7, remember? I can't put 4 there and that 4 sees that one. So that becomes a 4. I have to put 4 on this line. It must be in one of those two. Now, I'm not so sure about 6s yet. I must put a 6 and a 3 on these lines, and I can't put a 6 there, so 6 is in one of those two. But I don't want to pencil mark across boxes. And 3 is in one of those, but again, I don't want to pencil mark across boxes. But I can do the same with 3 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 must be on this line. It can't be in any of those, and that 3 sees this one. So this is a 3. And these are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7, 8, 9. Now, 3 is on this line. It's not helping me yet. I don't have any lower digits forced on yet. But I can tell that one of these has a 1 on it, which will make the line 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one can't have a 3 on it. I can't put a 3 on this line at all. So this line must have the 1 on it. Because if I put a 1 on this line, to be consecutive, I can't go down, so I have to go up, and it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can't put 1 on this line. So this line is 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1 must be in one of those two, because I can't put 1 anywhere else in the row. So there's no 1 in those. This can't be a 3 or a 4. This is a 1 or a 2. That's interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it yet. 5 is now, where's 5 in this row now? Because I can't put 5 in any of those. 5 is already taken in this box. So 5 is in one of those two. That 5 is looking up saying that's the 5. Okay. Now, so I know what this is? No, I don't. But there must be a 6 on this line because I can't go down far enough to, if I only go down, it'd be 5, 4, 3, 2, and I can't put 3 on this line. So I must go up at least once, which means there must be a 6 on the line, which goes into one of those two. And this 6 says the 6 isn't here. This is the 6. Now, again, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5, 6, 7, 8. There must be a 7 in one of those two, but I'm not sure which. It's possible that it's clearer than I'm seeing, but I'm not seeing it yet. 4 on this line is not in any of those or there. 4 on this line. Well, I need to put 5 on this line. It must be in one of those two because this 5 sees those and this 5 sees those. So the 5 is in one of those two. Five in this box is right there though, because 5 and 5 means I can't put 5 in any of those. So this is a 5, which means this isn't a 5, this is a 5. Now the 5 on this line has to be in one of those two, and this 5 is looking up saying not there, this is the 5. I like it. 4 is not there, 4 is not there, 4 is not there. 4 is in one of those two. 4 on this line is not there or there. 4 is in one of those two. Now 3 on this line now has to be in one of those two because this 3 is looking down and that 3 is looking down. So 3 is on this. Still need to put 6 on that line. 3 is not in any of those or there. Well, what are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7 and 8. Six is in one of those two. Now, if this was a 6, I'd have to put 6 on the line there, and then 6 on this line would have to be there. That's okay. If this was a 6, 6 on this line would also, whichever one, oh no, if this is a 6, I've already got the 6 on the line. So 6 in this box would be there, and then 6 on this line would be there. So if 6 is here, 6 is here. If 6 is here, 6 on this line must be here, and then 6 on this line would have to be here. So did that mean one of those two had to be 6? Here, if it's here, and if it's here, that becomes a 6, and the 6 on this line is there. So it's one of those two. Okay. Don't know that that's helping me much, though. Well, hang on. This is a 4-6 pair. Where do I put the 6 on? Oh, no, that's not true. 6 is in one of those two. Okay. I'm a little... Oh, 2 and 3. That was... Invisible given digits. This is a 1. This is a 4, which means this is a 2-3 pair. It is going to be about the low digits in this box, I think. 5 is... Oh, where's 5 in this box? 5 is here. Can I do more with... I've got all the 5s. I can't do more with 5s. 6 in this column I've got. So 6... Oh, I've got that too. Okay. 6 on this line. It's not the... Oh, where is 6 on this line? It's not there. It's not in either of those, and it's not there. This is the 6 on the line, which means this isn't the 6. This is the 6. And by pencil marks now, that's the 4, meaning that's not the 4, that's the 4. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need to put 7 on this line. I still need to put 7 on this line. I still need to put 7 on this line. Now, that can't be 7. 7 is in one of those 3. Yeah. I still need to put... Well, 3 is in one of these 2 now by Sudoku. Actually, it's always been in one of those 2 by Sudoku. So that cannot be a 3. And that cannot be a 3. Oh, that's clever. I like that. So, if I put 3 here, I couldn't put 3 in any of those, which would break Sudoku because I'd have no 3 in this column. If I put 3 here, that's broken. So I can't put 3 in either of those. So 3 is in one of those 2 in this box, which means that's not the 3, that's the 3. Which means this isn't the 3, this is the 3. This 3, of course, made this 2 and this 3, which means I've got that 3. Okay, so have I got all the 3s now? No, I don't. I miss... but this 3 looks down saying that's not the 3, that's the 3. And now I've got all the 3s. Excellent. I need to... If I force a 2 onto the line, then I can't put a 9 onto the line. If I force a 9 onto the line, I can't put a 1 or a 2 on the line. I still need to figure that out. Because I've got... There's still a 6 on this line somewhere in one of those 2. What are these? These are 1, 2, and 6. Well, there's no 6 there, so this is a 1 or a 2. So I can never put 9 on this line because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can never put 9 on this line. So 9 has to be in one of those 2 because that 9 is knocking 9 out of there. 9 is in one of those 2. So now 9 is in one of those 2 because the 9 can't go in those, which means the 9 is in one of these 2. So one of these lines has to be 3 through 9 now. There's no 2 on this line. So this line is 3 through 9, which means I can't put 1 on this line. Yeah, this 2 has meant that this line has always been... these 2s meant that this line was always 3 through 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, these are 7, 8, 9 and can't be the same, but that's a 7, 8, 9 triple. This is a 1 or a 2. These are all different. There's a 4 in one of... Oh, there's a 4 right here. Where's 4 in this row? That's a hidden single. Not a very good one. But there's no 4 there and there's no 4 there, and that can't be a 4. I've already got a 4 on the line. That's the 4. And these are 7, 8, 9. And these are 7, 8, 9. Okay, 7, 8, 9s are going to be a little bit tricky. I may need to color them at the end. I don't know. I'm just going to solve this like a puzzle that's been submitted. This is 7, 8, 9. And it can't be 9. 5, 6, 7, 8 is as high as it goes. That can't be a 9. So 9 is in one of those two. So this can't be a 9. Only one of those can be a 9. I need to put 1 and 2 in this box. But with a 6 here, 6, 5, 4, 3 is as low as it can go. This is the 1, 2. Yeah, I couldn't put 1, 2 on this line at all. That's been there for a while. The 2 makes this the 1 and this the 2. And this is 7, 8, 9. And I can't put 9 in this line. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 7, 7, 8 pair. And this is the 9, which means this isn't a 9. There's a 9 in one of those two. There's no 4 here because of the 4 looking down. This is the 4. So this is 7. Oh, no. There's no 9 here. This is the 9. But the 7, 8 means that can't be a 7 or an 8. That's the 9. This isn't the 9. Doesn't mean there's no 9 on this line. It's possible there is. These are 1, 7, and 8. If this was a... not sure. If this was a 1, I'd have to put a 2 and a 7 on that line. Might be possible. I don't know. I will find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That is the 6. So this is not the 6. But I do need to put I've got 1, 2, 3. So this is either, if this is a 1, this is 2, 7, and it can't be. Where's the 2 on this line? If this is a 1, I need a 2 on this line, and I wouldn't have it because I couldn't put a 2 there. This is a 2. So there's no 2 in any of those. This is a 1, 6, which means there's no 1 here. This is a 7 or an 8, and now there is no 1 on this line. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This triple is actually 1, 7, 8. And all I know is there must be a 7, because it could be 2 through 8, or it's 1 through 7. Wow, that is ridiculously unhelpful. But what are these now? These are 2 and 9? Because the 2 makes that the 9 and that the 2. The 9 and the 2, well, that makes this a 2. And now there's no 2 on this line. So I can't put a 1 on the line, or I'd need to put a 2 on it. So this is a 6, which means this is a 1. Oh, the 8. Invisible given digits. What is wrong with me? This is a 7, 8 pair. The 2 is looking at making this the 1. This is the 2 that hasn't been placed in the column or the box. This is a 7 or an 8. This is an 8 or a 9 because it's 7, 8. No. Slow down, BremSter. Don't be wrong. This is 1, 7, 8, and it's not 8. So there is a 1 in one of those two. I almost made a mistake there. There is a 2 on this line, though. There must be a 2 on this line because 2 can't be in those and 2 sees all of those. So there is a 2 on this line. So I can never put a 9 on this line because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is as high as it can go. So the 9 must go here. This isn't a 7. This is a 1 or an 8. I can't put 7 in any of those. That's the 7. That's the 8. That's the 7. That's the 8. That's the 7. That's the 8. Taking 8 out of that, that's a 1, 7. This is 1, 2, 7, and it can't be 7. This is a 1, 2. This is the 7. This is the 1. This is 1 through 7, making that the 8. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 6. So these are 8 and 9, and this is now 3 through 9. There's no 7 here, but that's an 8, 9 pair. Oh, the 2 is looking up, making that the 1 and that the 2. The 6 makes that the 1 and that the 6. There's no 1 here. I can't put, well, I could put 1 on this line. There'll be just something simple. I'm assuming. Maybe. Yeah, there's no 8 in any of those. So I take 8 out of those. This becomes the 9. This becomes the 7. This becomes the 8. The 8 looks down, making this the 9 and this the 8. The 8 looks across, making that the 7 and that the 8. That makes this the 7. There's no 7 here. And the 8 makes this the 1 and this the 8. And that is the solution to the puzzle. 1558. Now, as a 45-point puzzle, a world champion would be trying to do that in 4.5 minutes. Someone trying to be competitive would be trying to do it in about under 9. I came nowhere near that, but I had a lot of fun with the puzzle, so I still consider myself a winner. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series, and as always, good luck with your solving.